Hey everybody, I am so super excited for this video tonight, and I hope that you are too, because we're going to be talking about quantum entanglement, spooky action at a distance, and the law of attraction. So please stay tuned if you're super into this topic like I am. For the past 8 or 9 years, I've totally been into quantum physics. I don't talk about it on my channel, but now's the time. I was getting a, spiritual download, as they say, to talk about quantum physics, whole concept that law of attraction and quantum go hand in hand, because I totally believe that they do. And I'm not here to convince you of that, but I'm hoping that you'll listen to this and find value in it and consider the possibility that you could affect change on your reality, and that it's not just as simple as you living unconsciously walking around in your life, that you actually can do cool shit with your life through the law of attraction and through working in the quantum field. So I'm here to deliver this message to you tonight. So let's talk more about this. So what is quantum entanglement? What is quote unquote spooky action at a distance? So Albert Einstein came up with this term. He has coined it, spooky action at a distance. Love this so much. I always found this so fascinating, and I hope that you do too. Comment down below if you think that this is ridiculously fascinating. Quantum entanglement, the thought that two different particles can actually communicate to one another simultaneously. That is such a beautiful thought. Because Carissy from the future here, I wanted to talk a little bit more about this to expand. So when two particles become entangled, their properties become linked no matter how far apart they are. Changing one particle instantly affects the other, even if they're light years away. Because if you think about that in relation to the law of attraction, it's the same thing. We're vibrating our emotions, we're vibrating our thoughts, and we're having those frequencies out to the universe and then giving us our manifestations. The same way that with the quantum entanglement or spooky action at a distance, the two particles are instantaneously communicating. Scientists still don't understand how this happens. They still don't understand how this works. And it's not until the actual particles become measured that the probabilities start to occur. So we live in an infinite world of possibilities, of probabilities. So what you need to do is just think about what you want in your life over and over and over again in the most positive of ways, vibrating on the highest frequency to connect with source, and it will be brought to you. So just remember that whole theory behind the science. I'm no scientist. I know there's a lot of scientists on the World Wide Web here that you can easily look up, and I challenge you to do so you can hear it the way that I do and interpret these things for yourself and be able to use them in your own life to produce fantastic results that will amaze you every single day. These are very controversial topics. Not everybody believes in these kinds of things, but I truly do. I think that there are connections to why we are learning about the quantum field and we don't fully understand it, and it's probably going to take a while until we fully understand it. But as a global consciousness, I believe that we're coming together. We are becoming actualized. We're starting to consume this information, realize that we're breaking free from these an old mindset, old patterns of thinking, new patterns of thinking, new neurons in your brain to be able to understand these things at a higher level, at a deeper consciousness. So I think that if you dive deeper into these concepts, into these esoteric things, you will find that you are more and more understanding of this whole universal laws, the whole concept that the law of attraction is real. Everything that is in your life, you have manifested, whether you want to believe that or not, you have. Or that we drop the victim mentality and we start owning up to who we are, we recognize we have these strengths. We have these powers. We can work in the quantum. I can make amazing things happen for myself, knowing and believing these things are real. If you found value in this video, I know it's really high level. I'm not talking in depth about the science of entanglement, because there are so many different studies that they've done this, and still again there are people winning Nobel Prizes to this day for quantum physics and discovering new bigger ideas, and learning more and more how the fabric of our reality actually works. And so many people seem to be waking up to this, and I think that if you take this whole spooky action at a distance, you can have thoughts that entangle with something else to make that your reality. These are possibilities. We live in an endless world of possibilities. Just remember that. I think that's one of the strongest points I want to give across in this video, is that we live in an endless world of possibilities, and that I'm giving off this energy to you so you feel it, to stay positive, to make sure that you have a great mindset that only feeds yourself things that are towards your values, your goals, empowering you and making you feel better and better every single day. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody was as excited about this topic as I was, and if you were, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be diving deeper into more esoteric concepts like this, because they are just so much fun to me, and I see all kinds of videos on the internet all the time, and I want to jump in and add to the positivity, add to the energy, and add to just a whole new level of consciousness out there. I hope everybody continues to manifest magic and just stays on the highest frequency that they can. Love you guys all. Bye.